Good morning, y'all. Watching the news today, seen a little tragic story about a little girl in a lead shooting or whatever, right? This is the reason why parents need to be more involved. This is the reason why the community needs to be more involved in what's going on with our children. One of the first things we lost due to dehumanization of people throughout the United States and other parts of the world was the initiation system. To where we trained our kids and we told our kids how to survive in an environment that can be hostile to them. We taught them what it meant to be a man and what it meant to be a woman. And the whole community made sure that the community was in harmony with each other. Each tribe, which was a family, respected the other tribes and stuff. The kids learn competitiveness in a proper order, not mean I'm trying to knock you out the way. Some that grown folks in these societies don't even recognize. You find an organization trying to downplay another organization to make their organization look good. They talking about they don't want gangs, but you gang banging against another religion, and then you got nerve to say something about these gangs. It's something that need to be fixed in our community. Now, as a result of this type of stuff, man, I had to say something. Because these kids going through trauma in these schools. They being picked on by gangs. They live in an environment that's teaching them to be harsh towards each other, no filters, hurting each other's feelings, and all type of crazy stuff, right? And it's acceptable. Not only is it acceptable, it's acceptable to society as a whole. Because, especially in poverty-stricken areas, these kids is basically trained and taught. These kids is basically trained and taught how to be aggressive toward each other, how to be violent towards each other, and it don't make sense. But it makes sense when you look at the environment that's producing these type of results. I don't care if it's in a upper class or a lower class. Kids are taught to be harsh towards each other, and it's happening. This is a real pandemic. This shit hit harder than COVID because it's been going on for a long time, and we need to be more responsible for our children, man. And they need to know that, one, they love. Two, that there's somebody that got some game to give to them. You know what I'm saying? But when we have shit like this happening, where kids is running around here shooting other kids. Why? Because they being intimidated by other kids. This stuff don't happen in a jukebox. It don't happen in no out of one day a kid just woke up and said, or a man just woke up and said, I'm about to kill somebody. Something happened. This is where society tries to downplay the what happened. You see what I'm saying? Forget where they got the gun from. Guns is prevalent throughout our communities. Every criminal got a gun. You can find a gun walking up the street that somebody done stashed somewhere. So it ain't hard to find a gun. But when you don't train your kids in the ways that they're supposed to be, and when you don't take responsibility for what's going on in your kid's life, in your kid's friend's life, there's an African proverb that say often other people's children become our own. So what that means is in a community where your children got to survive in, you have to more often than you would like to, groom the kids that your kids is growing up with. So look, we need to wake up and do better. Right now, I'll be moving with the no beef zone. Why? Because I believe that. No beef. I believe in having no beef among the children or the adults, because the majority of the beef is unnecessary. Not saying that you just don't have to protect yourself if need to be, but what's beef now is reckless behavior that's being governed by acceptable behavior from people that's unlearned. So if you feel like you learned out there, then you got a responsibility to teach the unlearned, man. That's your responsibility. And that's how you secure your neighborhood. I'll leave y'all as I came. In peace.